Hello, everyone. Welcome back to Learn English with Podcast. I'm Nikki.
And I'm Tony. Hey, Nikki, I have a question for you.
Sure. What is it?
Do you ever feel awkward when you meet new people? You know, when you don't know what to say?
Oh, yes. It happens to me all the time. But you know what? I've learned some great tricks to make small talk easy.
That's perfect because today's episode is all about small talk.
That's right. Small talk is those short, friendly conversations we have with people we don't know very well. Like when you meet someone at a party or when you're waiting for the bus.
Exactly. It helps us connect with others and feel more comfortable. And, of course, it's super important when you're learning English.
Yes. Today, we'll give you tips, useful phrases, and even some funny experiences to help you become a small talk expert.
So, if you sometimes feel shy, don't worry. After this episode, you'll feel more confident when talking to strangers.
Sounds great. Are you ready?
Let's go.
So, before we jump into phrases and tips, let's answer a big question. Why is small talk important?
That's a great place to start. You see, small talk is much more than just talking about the weather or saying hello. It's a way to connect with people and make social situations easier.
Exactly. Imagine you're at a party. You don't know anyone. What do? You can't just sit in a corner and stare at your phone, right?
Well, you could, but that wouldn't be very fun. Instead, you could use small talk to break the ice.
Yes, a simple, "Hi, how are you enjoying the party?" can start a conversation and help you feel more comfortable.
And it's not just at parties, small talk is everywhere. At work, in the supermarket, at the gym, even when you're waiting for the elevator.
Oh yes, the famous elevator talk. It's that short, friendly conversation you have when you're in an elevator with a stranger. You're both standing there, it's quiet, and it feels a bit awkward.
So, you say something like, "Wow, it's really cold today," or "Busy day at work?"
Exactly. Small talk fills the silence and makes these moments less awkward.
And here's something important. Small talk isn't just about words. It's also about making people feel comfortable. A simple question or a friendly smile can go a long way.
Absolutely. Plus, in many English-speaking countries, small talk is a big part of culture. If you go to the UK, the US, Canada, or Australia, you'll notice that people love chatting about simple things like the weather, weekend plans, or even sports.
Yes. In some cultures, people don't talk to strangers very much, but in English-speaking countries, small talk is normal and expected.
That's why it's so important to learn. Even if you're not fluent in English yet, just knowing a few small talk phrases can help you feel more confident and make interactions much smoother.
And don't worry, we'll teach you useful phrases very soon. But before that, let's talk about the most common places where small talk happens.
Okay, so we already mentioned a few places, but let's go deeper.
Yes. Here are some of the most common situations where small talk happens. At work. Maybe you're waiting for a meeting to start, or you see a coworker in the break room. Instead of staying silent, you can say, "Did you watch the game last night?" Or, "How was your weekend?"
In public places. Like waiting in line at a coffee shop, sitting next to someone on a train, or even standing at a bus stop. A simple, "Busy day?" or "This line is taking forever" can start a conversation.
At social events. Parties, weddings, conferences. These are perfect places to practice small talk. Saying, "How do you know the host?" Or, "This is a great event, isn't it?" helps you meet new people.
When traveling. Talking to people at airports, on a plane, or even in a hotel lobby can make your trip more fun. Asking, "Are you traveling for business or vacation?" is a great way to start.
With neighbors, maybe you see your neighbor while taking out the trash. Instead of just waving, you can say, "Lovely weather today," or "Did you see that new coffee shop down the street?"
And let's not forget when meeting new people for the first time. Whether it's at a friend's gathering or a work event, small talk helps you create a good first impression.
So true, but I know what some of you might be thinking.
But Tony, I'm shy. I don't know what to say.
Exactly. And guess what? That's okay. Many people feel nervous about small talk. But don't worry, because up next, we'll give you simple and easy phrases you can use in any situation.
That's right. Stay with us, because in the next part, we'll teach you exactly what to say and how to keep the conversation going.
Get ready to become a small talk pro.
All right. Now that we know why small talk is important and where we use it, let's get into the good stuff. How to actually start a conversation.
Yes, because let's be honest. Sometimes we just don't know what to say. But don't worry, we've got some simple and effective phrases for you.
All right. So the easiest way to start a conversation is by talking about something both of you can see or experience. This is called a comment on the situation.
For example, imagine you're waiting for a bus. You look at the person next to you and say, "Wow, it's really hot today, isn't it? This bus is always late. I love your bag, where did you get it?"
These comments are simple, and the other person can easily respond. You're not asking anything too personal, and that makes people feel more comfortable.
Exactly. And here's another great way to start small talk, asking a general question.
Right. People love talking about themselves. So asking a simple question is a great way to begin a conversation. How's your day going? Do you come here often? Are you from around here?
These are friendly and easy questions that anyone can answer.
And if you're in a work or social event, you can say something like, "How do you know the host? What do you do for work? Have you been to one of these events before?"
So remember, comment on the situation or ask a simple question. These are the two easiest ways to start a conversation.
All right. Now let's say you started a conversation. The other person responded. But now what?
Good question. The secret to keeping a conversation going is to show interest and ask follow-up questions.
Yes. Instead of just saying, "Oh, nice," and stopping, you can continue with, "Oh, really? Tell me more about that. That sounds interesting. How did you get into that? Wow, I've never done that before. What's it like?"
And if someone asks you a question, don't just give a short answer like yes or no. Instead, add a little extra information. For example, "Do you like working here?" "Yeah, I really enjoy it because I get to meet a lot of people, and the team is great."
That way, the conversation keeps flowing instead of dying out.
And if you don't know what to say next, just ask the classic question, "How about you?"
That's a lifesaver. If someone says, "I love traveling," you can simply respond with, "Oh, that's great. How about you? Do you have any trips planned?" And what happens when the conversation is over? How do you say goodbye without being awkward?
Great question. You don't want to just walk away suddenly. Instead, use a natural closing phrase like, "Well, it was great talking to you. I really enjoyed our chat, but I have to go now. Nice meeting you. Hope to see you again soon."
And if you're at work or an event, you can say, "All right, I'll let you get back to work. Have a great day. I'll see you around. Take care."
These phrases make sure you end on a positive note, and the other person knows the conversation is ending.
And guess what? That's it. You've just mastered the basics of small talk.
Woohoo! Now, all you have to do is practice, practice, practice.
Yes. So, here's a little challenge for you. Next time you're in a public place, try starting a small conversation using one of the phrases we taught you today.
That's a great challenge. And remember, small talk gets easier the more you do it. So don't be afraid, just give it a try.
And that's a wrap for today's episode. We hope you feel more confident about starting small talk in English.
Remember, the best way to improve is to practice every day. Try using these phrases the next time you meet someone new.
And don't forget, you can listen to our podcast every day to keep improving your English. The more you listen, the more natural English will feel.
If you enjoyed this episode, make sure to subscribe to our podcast so you never miss a new lesson.
And if you found this helpful, please give us a like and share this podcast with your friends. Let's help more people learn English together.
Thanks for listening, and see you next time on Learn English with Podcast.
Bye for now.
Take care and keep practicing.